Okay, Pisces. Awareness of the week, two big ideas, the Magician and the Fool, major arcana cards. All leading in the direction of something new for you, of using your skills and your abilities and the talents that you have, that the universe has blessed you with, in order to bring into the reality something exciting, something new into your life. The Fool is about taking that leap of faith, getting ready to walk off that cliff, but so be it. I'm ready to do so. I'm ready to have the feeling of excitement and of life coming for me so that I can experience life to its fullest, so I can smile, laugh, cry, whatever it may be. We do that by having new projects, new opportunities, new plans, and new journeys. So the Fool is the faith in yourself to take this leap of faith, to chart a new course, to have a new path, a new journey. The Magician is the magic in your hands to make it happen, to blend and to use the alchemy of all the talents that you have, all the tools that are at your own disposal, your education, your experience, your laughter, whatever it may be, how you think. And here you can create and you can build the life that you're hoping to build. You just have to act on it. You can't sit by passively. This is about action. It's about creation and manifesting, taking the leap of faith, and then continuing down that journey. Here's the joy of the idea, the innocence of the idea, taking the leap of faith, maybe blindly perhaps, but it's still, you're trusting your heart. And then here is putting it all together as you set off, as you start this journey. Wow. So in terms of guidance, we have two powerful kings. And again, court cards can represent people within your life, or could be attributes that you are needing at this time and for this week. So we have the King of Pentacles, we have the King of Wands. And the King of Pentacles is successful. He has gotten to the top of being the King of Pentacles by understanding his approach and what works best for him. And his approach is slow-moving, grounded, pragmatic, well-researched, well-investigated, surrounds himself with experts, and is going to build financial security and prosperity and abundance through hard work, responsibility, and focus. May not be the most exciting king, but he is the most reliable, and he's the one that's going to provide, and there's stability here, and there is acquisition of things that make you feel comfortable and to bring comfort into your life. So if you're seeking a certain lifestyle, the approach of this King of Pentacles may be very helpful, which is work your plan, have your plan, make sure it's vetted, all these things, and then chip away at it. There is a sense here of this conservative, slow-moving energy. There's patience. Ultimately, you get to your reward. Ultimately, you get to be the king, but it takes a lot of time and energy and focus on your resources, which is the effort that you put into it. So success, comfort at home, acquiring, expertise when it comes to finances or home or property improvements. There's expertise here. You may simply need to deal with something on the home front, of taking care of something in your home or in your estate or financially. So the King of Wands, sitting here with his lion, he is all action, charming, charisma, gusto. Get out there and live, have fun, and is interested in ideas that appeal to him. Again, it goes to Wands. Wands are about our passions. If it doesn't interest him, he may just say, yeah, see you later. So you have to work hard to keep his attention. This King of Wands energy, though, is telling you to get out there, network, create a social group, something to help benefit you when it comes to your passions and your projects and the things that you're beginning. This King of Wands could be saying, as you're beginning this new journey here, you need to be planned and focused, as the King of Pentacles would tell you, but you also have to make hay. You have to get the invitations together. You have to start finding mentors or networking with the right type of people. And that can help you along your journey. It's very, I think there's a sophisticated energy with the King of Wands, which is he's able to be charismatic. He's able to close the deal and make the sale. For those that are in sales, you know what it takes to do that. If we're talking about relationships here, there's this slow-moving energy and then the dynamic energy of the King of Wands. Passionate, can be dominant sometimes, can be forceful, could be very opinionated. So use the attributes here. They're going to help you proceed. They're going to help you along your new journey, this new path that you're moving toward. So in terms of possible outcomes, here we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Lovers, the major arcana. So the Seven of Swords, beware, buyer beware. Be mindful of who's in your environment. There may be someone who's shady. There may be someone who is trying to pull one over. There's someone who may be faking you out, trying to take advantage of you. On this journey and along the path, we're always going to meet people who are like this, who are less than honest, who are less than forthright, who may want something of yours and may want to take it from you. So you have to be, you have to have your eyes open, you have to be aware, and you have to try to marry what people say and what they do and make some sense of it. Doesn't mean you're not going to get ripped off or taken advantage of, because it happens to everybody. Some people are really more convincing than others. And then other times, you can see it coming. So it's this Seven of Swords, a card of trickery or deception, is here next to the Lovers. And the Lovers is about an important relationship for you that you're having, whether it's a romantic relationship or whether it is a deep friendship or a business relationship. This is something that you are learning about this person. You're getting to know them. You may be having to make decisions about whether there's a future here or not. Is this relationship going to turn into something more serious? If you're already married or committed, you still may be developing and learning more about your partner. And that's natural. It takes years to get to know someone. So, I would say, let's hope that if you're seeing someone, that there isn't going to be a truth revealed from the Seven of Swords here, or something that you learn, a lie or some type of deceptive behavior. Just be mindful of that. It doesn't mean that it, will tank a relationship. Everything depends on the circumstances. And so the most important thing is just to be mindful that sometimes people don't always have your best interests at heart. You have to take care of yourself. You have to rely on your smarts and your third eye and your abilities, all the abilities that you have. But this Lover's card, paying attention to your relationships, letting them develop, building them. You might have to make decisions whether or not they're going to be lasting or whether you're going to move on. And when we get involved in these loving, significant relationships, we think about sharing our core values. We think about what our future may be. And sometimes we learn that maybe our futures don't align. And it's going to be hard to envision a future if you're not thinking along the same lines. So just be careful here, this Seven of Swords energy. But other than this Seven of Swords, you have a very powerful spread with the Lovers, the Magician, and the Fool, and your Kings. So let's see what we have in terms of an affirmation for the week. Great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. Whether this has to do with the relationship, whether this has to do with your new journey, here's the risk. Leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. Move forward. And finally, let's choose a card for love. Show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. A thoughtful gesture, a compliment, proactively doing something unexpected for someone, just something small. People respond to kindness, and hopefully they'll respond with kindness themselves for someone else. The ripple effect.